A boy discovers a mysterious wishing machine at an amusement park. It's not plugged in, but it's still working normally. He drops a coin inside, and the wishing light below lights up. He tries making a wish, hoping he can grow up quickly. Tom presses the button, and the coin slides along the track into the mouth of the figure. Immediately, a card is spit out, saying the wish has been granted. That night, there's a wild windstorm, and Tom's body quietly starts to change. The next day, he's actually turned into an adult, facing the unfamiliar face in the mirror. Tom panics. His wish really came true. He hurriedly puts on a set of his dad's clothes and rides his bike to the amusement park from last night. But there's nothing left here except a pile of garbage. He goes back home to explain to his mom, but she treats him like a bad guy and kicks him out of the house. Tom goes to school and hides behind the door, waiting for his best friend. But when his friend sees the grown-up Tom, he thinks he's a kidnapper trying to snatch kids. Tom has no choice but to perform a song that only the two of them know. Only then does Billy believe it's Tom. Billy steals a good amount of cash from home to help Tom out in a pinch. The two of them go to New York to lay low for a while, staying in a rundown motel. But Billy still has to go back home and can only come keep him company during breaks. Suddenly, a gunshot rings out. Even though he looks like an adult, faced with an unfamiliar environment, he's still that 13-year-old boy inside. The two of them go to the Consumer Affairs Department to inquire about the amusement park from last time, but the results will take a month and a half to come out. Billy starts helping him look for work to get by in the coming days. Tom goes to interview at a toy company, forging a resume, and the scatterbrained interviewer actually decides to keep him. Just like that, Tom starts working hard, but his co-workers tell him to slow down. Slacking off is the unspoken rule here. The company's performance is declining day by day, and market research isn't helping at all. Tom, who's being bossed around by his colleagues, accidentally bumps into the boss, but the boss isn't mad at all. In fact, he fully agrees with the young man's work ethic, and the clueless Tom is about to change this company. He calls his mom, reporting that he's safe and sound in the identity of the kidnapper. Mom threatens that if he dares to hurt her son, she'll make sure he won't be able to show his face around here. Tom feels the overwhelming love. Adults can always do whatever they want. Sandwich cookies, he can just throw away the cream filling. Gunshots ring out outside, but Tom is used to it by now. Not even 2 days later, he receives his first paycheck, even though it's only a little over $100. To him, it's a huge sum. They go to the bank to cash the check and buy a bunch of things he wanted before but couldn't get. On the weekend, he goes to the company's toy store. To him, this place is heaven. Tom has the time of his life playing, even getting into a toy gun fight with a boy. But little does he know, the boss is not far away.